Welcome back everyone to our custom career mode and VR gameplay. And we're coming off of our very first top 10 at Iowa. A fantastic track, and we had a fantastic race. So let's go ahead and input our numbers for the race. Our very first top 10, and that is going to get us a nice payout as well. We had no incidents, and of course we started 30th, but look at that bonus money. $235 as opposed to the $117 or even the $28 if we go back a little farther. We're headed in the right direction. Once again, because we're still in the super lates, these are still not big numbers, but every dollar gets us closer to that truck ride. So with that in mind, let's turn our attention to race number 10. And race number 10 is another big one because race number 10 is at Martinsville, and it is a special event, a crown jewel, whatever you want to call it. It pays a lot of money. Just as we saw with Bristol, a 13th place finish at Bristol made us nearly $18,000. If we can get close to that or even a top 10, we're looking at close to 20 grand for a single race. And obviously that is much, much more than anything we've seen on any of the normal events. So Martinsville is huge. We need to be ready. Lots of beating and banging, fighting for position. I can't wait. All right, folks, here we go. 100 laps at Martinsville. A huge event. Of course, we're starting in the rear, but I think we've actually got a little bit of speed for these guys. Ran some practice real quick with nearly the identical setup that iRacing gives you. Just a couple of changes to things like the caster. I don't like the huge caster split, just the feel of it. So I changed that, but just a few little tweaks like that, but nothing major, and we are off to the races. Car felt really good, had a lot of good grip on exit, so I'm excited to see what we can do in this race. We had a great race at Iowa, our very first top 10. Let's see what we can do here. 100 laps is a long time. And I mean a long time at a place like this. So we should have enough fuel to do it. Do we have enough tires to do it? That is the real question. All right, going green next time by. I mean, just look at this. Look at this atmosphere. Look at all of the crowd around here. All of the seats, the people. This is awesome. This is what short track racing is all about. And of course, nobody does it like Martinsville. Ready? So we're starting on the outside lane, but of course we're going to want to get to that bottom pretty quickly.
Green, green, green.
Just feels weird to be accelerating that hard going through the corner at Martinsville. All right, here we go. And immediately you can see anybody who has the ability to
got one outside
is going to jump to that bottom. We're going to try to be as calm about this as we can be. 3 wide's going to happen. I mean, here at the beginning of the race, we're just going to need to make up some spots.
3 wide, you're on the bottom.
If we are indeed
still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line.
Trying to avoid contact there and run up over the curb, which is exactly, of course, what you want to do at Martinsville.
Outside, still there. Keep to the bottom, keep low.
But I just know that if we do indeed have enough speed to get up there toward the top 10, then what we need to make sure we do is not get caught up in the back of the field for very long. Because that will allow the leaders to get away. We'll be on the verge of getting lapped. And all of that simply because we didn't move forward as quickly as we needed to. So we've made a few passes here so far. And now everybody's getting a little bit more strung out. The outside lane is still there. You still have several cars out there, but much more of a single file on the bottom type of atmosphere right now.
Got one outside. Clear outside. Outside.
Interesting to see that 18 car this far back.
Clear.
Same thing with that 51 up there. I see him on the outside.
Got one outside. Keep to the bottom. Stay on the bottom. slow. Keep to the bottom.
All right, so far so good. I haven't seen really any accidents. A little bit of
Stay
contact
low.
here and there, as that you would expect to see. Ouch, like that. But nothing really major.
Keep low.
And that is music to my ears. All right, so we are around 20th. Okay, that's good. That's good because we are still very early in this race.
Clear.
Ooh, pop that curb a little bit there.
You're in the top 20. Got one outside.
Wow, wasn't expecting to get to his
Stay on the
inside.
bottom. Clear to the top. Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Very good drive off. So far, we are in very good shape here. See what we can do with this 17 car. Oh yeah, we definitely got good drive off.
Keep it
All
up.
right, so
Keep
I
it
like
up.
that.
Keep digging.
Anytime
Stay
we
on the
can
bottom. Clear.
come up on a car and see that we have much better drive off than they do, that's what we want. That tells me that we can keep moving forward. Because unless we really mess up the entry of the corner, the exit is going to get us what we need.
Outside.
So we're just going to keep
Stay
trying
on
to
the
pass
bottom.
cars as quickly as we get to them.
Got one outside.
All right, the 35 has to
Stay on the
yield.
bottom. Clear outside.
All right, now we come to old Stephen Nassy. Great driver. Right now he appears to be caught a little bit in traffic, so let's try to take advantage of that. Normally you would expect to see him very much at the front of the pack
Clear
here.
outside.
KO Gale tried to throw the block on us there, not happening.
Stay low. Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. Keep to the bottom.
All right, where are we? 15th. All right, I like it. I like it. Things are progressing very nicely. As long as I'm not destroying these tires, we should be in good shape.
Outside. Clear to the top.
The 11 car is almost acting as if he saw us coming and is giving us a little room.
Outside. Keep to the bottom. Clear to the top. Outside. Clear.
All right, very nice. Looks like that 51 of Nassy has latched onto our bumper. He's going to follow us forward, it looks like. At least I hope he's planning on following. Because we don't plan on following anybody. Okay, a bit of open track here. Ooh, I've already blown the corner. So things have really spread out, and that's generally what you're going to find. The farther forward you get, the back of the field, that's where everybody's fighting tooth and nail for everything. We've seen plenty of examples of that. Then you get midfield, it starts to spread out a little bit. But then, as you get around that top 10, things start to spread out for the most part, and that's where you see just one or two guys at a time. So now it's going to come down to what kind of speed do we have on the long run. I'll try to catch an update on our position here. All right, lap 20.
Keep digging.
Didn't catch a glimpse at where we are actually running. We'll try to do that next time. We are 13th. Two cars in front of us are for position. So we have not started lapping cars yet. We haven't anyway. I'm sure the leader has. Alright, so we've caught the 21. So now let's see if we can dispose of him pretty quickly. Oh yeah, that drive off.
Outside.
Once again, we'll use that to get to the inside.
Clear to the top.
Okay, now we're up to 12. And I really like where this is going. Remember, this is a special event, whatever you want to call it. It pays a lot of money. That's what we need to know. That's the take-home message. We did it great at Bristol. So far, so good at Martinsville. But remember, we're only about 25 laps into this thing. There's so much time left. I do like that we're getting into some cleaner track. Oh, wow. We really came in on the 50 car right there. Wow, that was a lot more than I was estimating. You can see he's going to give us a little room.
Stay on the bottom. Still there. Stay on the bottom.
All right, that should get us clear. Because that was a very good corner exit for us, even though we had to keep it pinched down.
That car is a lap down.
Is that still, yep, that's still Nasty right on our tail. So he is indeed going to try to follow us up through. I figured he might, because we know he's got plenty of speed. Now what really helps me is to realize that he is one of the stronger cars in this car set. Which means that if he hasn't blown our doors off, we got a shot up here. And as long as we keep him behind us, that's much better for us, of course, but he hasn't blown our doors off, and that is a very good thing. Alright, so now we're starting to come into some lap traffic. You can see as I glance down there, the next, I believe it was 3 cars, maybe even 4, are going to be lap traffic. So yeah, that's alright. Come on, big guy, you gonna let us through here?
Keep to the bottom. Clear outside.
Yeah, he's not going to put up too much of a fuss.
Clear.
So lap 30 now, working lap 31.
That car is not a lead lap car.
I was really enjoying passing all these cars for position, so we need to get back to that.
Got one outside.
Mostly because there aren't that many more of
Stay
them.
low. Clear to the top. That car is not a lead lap car.
Alright, so this is not a lead lap car either, so, but that's it. Alright, then we get back into racing for position. We just have to catch them. Yeah, we got a little bit of open track here. That's good, very good. Clean air on the nose is never a bad thing. We've got Stephen Nassy in tow. We'll try to keep him back there. But right now, honestly, I'm not even paying a whole lot of attention to him. Just trying to hit my marks. Run some good laps. One thing's for sure, he's not going anywhere. I mean, if we're pulling away from Stephen Nassy in this car set, yeah, we're doing some serious work. Trying to back up the entry just a little bit to make it a little bit smoother through the corner. Of course, in heavy traffic, when you're trying to make up positions, drive it in there just a little bit deeper just to make sure you get position. Alright, so we're up to 11th. And I believe it said Sammy Smith was 10th position. So right now, this is all about logging laps and trying to take care of our equipment. Don't do anything crazy. Don't drive it in super deep. There's no reason. Just let the car float through the corner as best you can. And because we have open track, that should mean that we're running quicker laps than those guys in practice. In heavy traffic. So as long as we can do that, and you can see we are closing in on these guys in front of us. And I'm sure we're going to encounter more lap traffic. In fact, we've got 2 more in front of us.
That car is a lap down.
All right, lap 40 complete. So just keep in mind the way the payouts are structured in this career mode. The huge payouts are for the top essentially 3 to 4. And then from about 5th on back, it starts to standardize where the drop off in between 5th and 6th is much smaller than the drop off between 4th and 5th, 3rd and 4th, and so forth. So it really incentivizes the top 3 to 5 positions on track. That's where the money is. And that's just the way I like it.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Alright, come on, 84.
Clear to the stop.
Alright, you gonna give me this inside?
Outside.
Not sure if he planned on it or not. Oh!
Still there.
Well, no, I can answer that question for you. No, he did not.
Keep low. That car is a lap down. Still there. Clear outside.
But thankfully, really didn't slow us down much. A little bit of fun contact.
That car is a lap
just
down.
to make sure we're awake. And as I've mentioned before, I don't even mind that so much in VR. It's just all part of the immersion for me. And you feel that difference. You experience that contact differently. Especially when there's contact enough to actually move the car. Now I can see Sammy Smith up there. Alright, so we got 2 more cars up there between us and him. Alright, where are we now? We're about halfway. Coming up on halfway. Which means that all the work we've done doesn't mean anything if we can't finish this off. So that's another reason not to do anything crazy. We've come too far. We're on the verge of another top 10, our second top 10. And not only that, but in a row. Alright, here we go. We should get nice position
outside
on corner entry.
Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. Clear to the stop.
So heavy lap traffic up there. You can see Sammy Smith is working his way through it. Actually quite good. So the AI, you just never know exactly how good that the AI are going to be able to work through traffic on their own. Our goal is to work through the lap traffic better than the AI do.
Got one outside. Clear outside.
Alright, so I think that's Nassie starting to work to our outside. So it's clear, he's got plenty of speed, just as I would expect him to.
Outside. Clear outside.
Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit of room in
Outside.
here.
Keep low.
There we go, we got position.
Stay on the bottom.
That should take care of it. Now they're running side by side
Clear.
up here in front of us. Hopefully some of this is for position. I mean, I see Sammy up there. Looks like Cody Coughlin in the 1 is also going to be for position. Alright, so Sammy is running 9th, Cody in 10th.
Got one outside.
Oh, and they're both lined up on the outside. This is our opportunity.
Still there.
No doubt.
Keep low.
But
You're in
remember,
the top 10. Good job.
there's lap cars in here that we're
Three wide,
following,
you're on the
so we
bottom,
have to be...
outside. Still
Oh,
there.
hello. Somebody got into us there.
To the bottom.
Pretty good, actually.
Clear to the top. Got one outside.
Gave us a good whack there in the middle
Stay
of
on
the
the
corner.
bottom. Keep to the bottom.
All right, 17.
Keep low.
No, you're not
Stay
going to be
low.
blocking us. That's... Oh, no.
Keep to the bottom.
Apparently he is going to be blocking
You're in
us.
the middle. 3 wide. Clear to the top. Still there. Clear
Wow.
inside.
That was a pretty extreme block there. I'm not sure if maybe he was 3 wide or
Inside.
something, and I didn't know about it. Who knows what it could have been.
Clear inside.
Maybe you guys heard that, and I didn't.
Got one inside. Clear inside.
All right, let's see what we can do with
one
Nassie
outside.
here.
Still there.
So we still got plenty of time. Of course, I mean, we're just
Clear.
past halfway.
Got one outside. Clear.
But
Got
yeah,
one outside.
that was rough.
Keep to the bottom.
That was definitely some Martinsville action.
Stay low. Still there. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. Got one outside. Still there. Still there.
I heard 3 wide, so I'm going
That
to try to get
car's
a
a
little
lap
bit
down.
lower
Stay low.
on the straights.
Clear
That
to
should
the
take
top.
care of that.
That car is a lap down. Outside. Stay on the bottom. Still there. Clear to the top.
Clear to the top. That's what I like to hear.
That car is not a lead lap car.
All right, here in
That
just a
car is a
moment, we'll
lap
try to get
down.
another update and see where we are. All right, we are in 9th. We just finished up the first 60 laps. So nobody in front of us in the immediate vicinity
Got one
anyway
outside.
is on the lead lap. So we'll try to work through
Still
this
there.
lap traffic.
Clear outside.
Really did not expect to see that 18 car that's immediately in front of us a lap down. I definitely did not expect to see that.
That car is not a lead lap car.
Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are.
Got one outside.
So it's back to
Stay on the
business as
bottom.
usual. Just trying to work our way through traffic, move forward,
Keep low.
pass every car we can.
That car is not a lead lap car. Clear outside.
And other than, you know, a brief hiccup, which thankfully we got out of unscathed. All right, what's going on in front of us? So Augie Grill's going to be the next car for 8th position. All right, let's see what we get here with the 11 and the 4. Would love nothing more than to get both of them in one corner.
Stay low, stay low.
And that's exactly what we were able to do.
Still there. Clear to the top.
Very nice. And I'm sure we've got an impressive train forming behind us. I think I see Cody Coughlin back there. Not sure what happened to Nassie. He got hung on the outside there a little bit. Ooh, clean track. It's a breath of fresh air. Something you don't get a whole lot of at Martinsville. But we've been fortunate enough to get a few opportunities to run in some clean air. But Cody Coughlin is not letting us get anywhere. We are not going to leave his sight. That's exactly the same thing we saw with Nassie. Alright, so Augie Grill, for now anyway, is right in front of us. I'm sure by the time we get to him, if we get to him, that will not be the case. Alright, we are on lap 70. So 30 more laps to see if we can get closer and closer to that top 5. We are sitting here at 9th, and the key to the top 5, it seems like a lot of positions, but our hope...
Got one outside, clear outside.
Ooh, caught me off guard there for a second. So Coughlin trying to pull the move on us. If we can keep catching these guys and...
That car is not a lead lap car.
Catch a few lead lap cars that are all strung together with some lap traffic, like we did earlier, you can pass 3-4 cars in just a few laps if you catch them at the right time. So that's the hope. Obviously, if we catch them one at a time, we don't have enough time to catch that many cars, for position anyway. Let's see, 2 cars between us and our next position. So yeah, if you're Augie Grill right now, your goal is to put as many people between yourself and us as you possibly can. Because we're coming for that position. Every position is just more money, and that's a better opportunity to move up into the trucks. So I'd say our run has been fairly impressive. We started 30th, dead last, shotgun on the field, and we are inside the top 10 within 100 laps. Not too bad. I will take that. Alright, let's see if we can get position here. See if the 2 car...
Outside.
Yeah, he was actually very polite about that.
Outside. Keep low. Keep to the bottom. Keep low. Clear outside. Got one outside. Keep low.
Is he still
Clear.
there? Yes, he is.
That car is not a lead lap car.
All right, 21, are you going to give me some room? Yes,
Got
you
one
are. I
outside.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Stay low.
And if you'll look right in front of him, you'll see
Keep
Augie
low.
Grill.
Still there.
All right, what do we have left? About 20 laps left to see if we can make up any
Stop. That
more
car is a lap down.
positions. He just keeps passing these lap cars, though.
20 to go to stripe.
Oh, he had a rough corner there. I think that was Haley Deegan who was... had a difference of opinion, shall we say, over space.
Outside.
Haley not interested in giving him the space that he's looking for.
Clear.
Okay, we've got several cars lined up here. I see Boris up there. And that is for position as well. But we got a lot of lap traffic here. 3-4 lap cars in the mix. Alright, looks like we've got the lap cars lined up on the outside. That's good for us because we might be able to get all of these in about 1 or 2 corners.
That car is not a lead lap car.
Which is not the same thing that Augie Grill could say. He was not able to get through there quite so smoothly.
Outside. Keep low.
You can see he's got some speed. As soon as he makes the pass and gets clear, he scoots away from him. So now we got to run him down and then try to get position on him. Because we're inside the top 10 now. These guys are not going to go down easy. Or at least I doubt they're going to go down easy. I'm not planning on it. All right, 15 laps to go. Tires are holding in there pretty good right now. I mean, I can definitely tell the wear. But all in all, pretty happy. We still have good grip on corner exit. And when that rear end squats and you still have that good grip on corner exit, that is a good sign. Okay, so what happens here?
That car is a lap down.
I really wanted to go to the inside. But I just don't think that was going to work.
Stay high.
So we'll try this outside here.
Keep it on top. Clear inside.
Alright, getting right down to it. Again, I see Boris up there. Just in front. So there's a couple of positions up for grabs if we can get through here. But right now I have to say, Augie Grill has got a good pace. And really, at this point, unless I can catch him in an awkward spot with lap traffic, I don't know if there's anything I can do with him.
Gonna go straight.
But boy, we are jam-packed with lap traffic. Oh, he went to the high side there. He's going to try to make the pass.
Clear.
I'm going to try to keep that from happening, if I can.
Outside.
At this point, yep, this is our best shot.
Stay low.
We're going to hug this bottom.
Keep low.
Ooh, this is really
Stay on the
sketchy.
bottom. That car is a lap down. Still there. That car is not a lead lap car.
Okay, got lap cars lined up on the outside. That's good.
Clear.
We need to get this 50 out of the way. Nowhere to go.
Lap down.
3 wide didn't go so well for us last time on the bottom. So I'm not really interested in trying that.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. Still there. Keep to the bottom.
Just trying to get some room in here. And the 50 car wants nothing to do with that. Not really interested in giving us any room.
Clear.
I Not that I necessarily blame him too much, but it would be nice.
Outside. Stay on
Especially
the
when I see Boris up there. Mr. Yurkovic is on
5 to go.
the outside there. We got 5 laps to go, and I see another position that I want.
Stop. Got one outside. Keep to the bottom.
But again, the tires have hung in there very nicely.
Clear. That car is a lap down.
Oh, now Boris is able to scoot away. Okay, well that might have been our last chance there. I needed him to get hung up with the 94 a little bit longer so we could get there, but that is not happening.
2 to go. Got one outside. Stay on the bottom. Clear outside.
All right, we are almost there.
White flag next time by a stripe.
Yep, that's what I thought. I knew we were getting close. Lost track of where we were. All right, are we coming to it? Yes, we are. Coming to the checkers. Off of turn 4, I will take it. I will take it. That was awesome.
There's a flag. It's over.
All right, so once again, I'm going to get away from these AI
Great
now that the
job,
race is
driver.
over, instead of pulling into pit lane. So let's take a look. Where did we end up? Ooh, look at Bubba Pollard. He wasn't that far behind us there at the end. So he lapped a good bit of traffic. So for us, 8th position, our second straight top 10, that is something to be proud of. We're getting exactly the type of momentum we need as we head toward the end of our first 15 races. So that's going to do it for today. A huge event for us at Martinsville. Thank you so much for joining me, and stick around for more custom career mode and VR gameplay.